All right. Hypers in chat, if you believed in Santa when you were a kid. I think we all did. For me, believing in Santa Claus, even though I was pretty upset with my mom when I found out Santa Claus wasn't real, because I felt like I'd been lied to, as I've gotten older, I've realized in hindsight that my believing in the existence of Santa as a child really, really brightened up my childhood. Like, being a kid and believing in sort of a harmless lie that is the existence of Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, etc., just adds so much like brightness and magic to my childhood. Like, think about it. Believing that an actual magic guy exists that brings you your presents as a kid, and like parents backing that up. Now, believing in the Christian God is one thing, because Christianity is used, and all religion really, is used as a way of manipulating people's like emotions and their behavior. But more or less, the Santa Claus myth is basically harmless. The most it really does in regards to manipulating your kids is saying, hey, you're not going to get very good presents this year if you're not good. And I think it's probably okay to bribe your kids with, positive reinforcement for behaving, right? Hey, are we not all on board with positive reinforcement when it comes to raising kids? I am. I don't think negative reinforcement works with children. Positive reinforcement definitely works. Rewards for being good works way better when raising a child than punishments for being bad, okay? I never once stopped being bad because I got punished, okay? That just built resentment between me and my mom or my parents. But getting rewards for being good definitely made me want to be good, because I want things that I want way more than I don't want to be punished. So I think that Santa Claus, well, you are definitely lying to your kids, and there is some level of maybe that leaves a bad taste in our mouth, the lie to our children about the likes of this. I do think that it's important that these lessons are taught, and I think that Santa Claus is a good way to do it. Alex Mex 90, amazing fucking point. Amazing fucking point. It kind of teaches delayed gratification, because it makes possible to learn that if you hang on, they will get a nice prize by the end of the year. Absolutely correct. The belief in Santa Claus teaches children that sometimes doing a good thing and being good, you're not going to be rewarded for it immediately. Yes, good things will happen to you generally if you are a good person. People generally pay back kindness in kind. But it may not be instant gratification for your good behavior. So a whole year leading up of needing to behave in order to get whatever Christmas presents you want teaches children that sometimes you have to be a good person and behave, not just because you may be rewarded, but because it's the right thing to do. And part of that is teaching that instant gratification isn't always a good thing. Anyway, I think that that teaching children about Santa is super based, but I will admit, conservatives are right about the war on Christmas. All right, the war on Christmas is unironically real. All right, I'm taking this as a hot fucking take. The war on Christmas is real. A lot of people, especially leftists online, have been posting the most dumb fuck anti-Christmas, anti-Santa Claus, anti-cheer during the holiday season takes I've ever seen. Some of these takes literally just read to me as no fun allowed. No fun. You're not allowed to have fun. Stop having fun. If I'm not having fun, you're not allowed to either. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Reading libs talk about this shit is so bizarre. Like, it's utterly simple and inarguable. Lying to your children is abusive. Say what you will about my commie mom and anarchist dad, but they never felt there was any question about Santa. Lying to your children about Santa Claus is abusive. Leftism is when no fun, Caesar. Unironically, it is. Leftism is when no fun. As a matter of fact, I'll tweet that right now. Fucking LARPer? Well, they don't follow me on Twitter, which probably means they're stupid, and the fact they have any type of flag in their bio also signals to me that they're probably fucking stupid. Yeah, if you have a flag in your name or in your bio that's not an LGBT flag or a trans flag or whatever, then you're probably a fucking idiot. And you should probably give yourself a lobotomy with like an ice pick and a hammer that you got from your dad's toolbox, okay? In hightail. What if it's my state flag? It depends which state, Will from PA. If it's Pennsylvania, then no, that's also cringe because Pennsylvania is a shitty state. Anyway, obviously, also the absurd nonsense in that article, like kids can't tell what's real anyway, and kids aren't invested in accurate models of the world because they play. 4-year-olds will angrily lecture you for referring to slightly outdated paleontological theories. I guess that's kids liking dinosaurs. Learning Santa isn't real was unironically what spiraled me down into a reactionary atheist hole. Wait, are you blaming your radicalization to the right on finding out Santa isn't real? I'm sorry. Does this person follow me on Twitter? Thank God they don't. Thank God they don't follow me. My parents tried to play along, but I was a diehard realist as a kid. The one time my mom took me to see the Easter Bunny, I pulled up his sleeve and said, "You're not the Easter Bunny. You've got normal skin." On Christmas, it was, "Are we leaving out cookies for Dad again, Lamau?" The tooth fairy thing stopped when I handed my dad a tooth and was like, "Why do I have to wait till I'm asleep to get a quarter? I know it's you." They were always so disappointed in me. Oh my God. I'm clapping. Malice, aka Antifa Super Stripper. I'm fucking clapping. Oh my God. You were such a smart child. Oh my God. Oh my God. So fucking brave. As a child, you were able to figure out that the guy dressed up as the Easter Bunny at the grocery store wasn't an actual bunny. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Soy. I'm sorry. I took that bit maybe a little bit too far. Here's a based comment. It's not a lie. It is make-believe play. I don't see anarchist ethics as bearing upon it one way or another. Cultural traditions are of make-believe or paracosm are just... what the fuck does this word mean? Hold on. I've never heard this word before, and we're learning what it means. A paracosm is a detailed imaginary world. Oh. Like Middle Earth is a paracosm. How's it pronounced? The most famous... Hey! I use Lord of the Rings as an example. The most famous example of paracosm is J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle Earth, the fictional world in which his famous works The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings are based. See? That's proof right there. I'm a quick learner. Or paracosm are just a thing people do. It is related to similar questions about religion. Atheists think anarchy requires atheism too. Let's be real, guys. Believing in Santa and religion are not that similar, okay? You may be believing in, like, an imaginary friend. My problem with religion is that conservatives didn't, like, religious people didn't grow out of it when they became adults, right? Like, I think I was 8 or 9, maybe, when I found out Santa Claus wasn't real. Maybe a little bit late to figure that out, perhaps, but that was when I figured it out, personally. And, as a matter of fact, I didn't even figure it out myself. My grandma told me that Santa Claus wasn't real, and I was like, well, my mom's gonna die for lying to me. And then I grew up and I realized that it was probably good. Did God pay child support? The fact that God does not pay child... If God is my father... According to Christianity, all our fathers, that motherfucker better be paying all of us child support. Why is God not leaving like $2,000 a month on my fucking front porch? God is a pretty shitty dad in that case. Anarchist. Parents, stop lying to your children even about Santa. Non-anarchist. I don't just lie to my kids about Santa. I lie to my kids about what sex is, what drugs are, that their pet died, and that their grandparent died. Dude... Leftism is legitimately just when no fun. I cannot fucking believe it. This is so fucking bizarre. Check your mail, Santa denier. All right, that one's catching a like from me, all right? That's a good one. How do I not follow Keffel's new account? Well, there we go. What else we got here? Saw a kid hit by a car on my way home from school. I was probably about 6. Mom told me they were fine and ushered me on, made me feel better, moved on with my life. Now in reality, the kid's brains were all over the road. Was that lie abusive? Yep, because I, as a super logic lord, see that there is no gray area in the world. This is a very good... This is a very good point, and this person is making fun of the people that are getting mad. This is sarcasm, by the way. Yup, because I, as a super logic lord, see that there is no gray area in the world, and lying is always abusive no matter what, forever. I find it very comforting to live in a world of black and white because my beliefs can never be challenged since I refuse to engage with nuance. Yeah, like, do you think it's a good idea to tell your, like, 5 or 6-year-old that their dog died? Like, that they're, like, to explain to them what death is and to cause them to have, like, that breakdown of their innocence so early in their life? Like, when I was a kid, like, the thing I miss most about a kid is not really understanding what death was or worrying about it. Like, just really not understanding or caring. Now that I'm an adult and I'm 22 years old, it's like, fuck. I've lived at least a third of my life. I mean, I've lived a third of my life, you know? All the experiences I've had for my entire life so far, I'm only going to get to experience that 2 more times before statistically I'm likely to die. Not to mention I vape. I'm probably going to die of lung cancer at 60. You're going to die at 66? Nobody in my family has lived past 60. Not for generations. Now, I will say I've accepted death entirely. Frankly, I am not scared of it at all whatsoever. Imagine saying that telling kids that Santa is real is abusive. I actually can't believe it. And I'm going to hit you guys with a hot take, okay? Santa Claus is about as real as communism is, okay? If we're under the impression that communism has never been practiced, like in its true, pure form, then teaching people that communism is good might as well be abusive as well. I'm sorry, it's true. Point me to one society in our existence that has practiced the actual utopian perfect form of communism that theory seems to purport. It hasn't happened. Overwhelmingly, it tends to be red fascist authoritarians appropriating proletariat narratives in order to obtain a authoritarian power structure in which they control everything. Look at China. Look at Russia. Look at Russia, the Soviet Union, not current Russia. I mean, China and Russia right now are not communist. You guys understand what I mean. Jesus Christ, talk with Demon Mama. It's not too late. About what shenanigans? Wait, is Demon Mama anti-Santa? Zan, do you think there might be a difference between economic theories and Santa? Hyper Hooper? Both are equally real. Okay? Santa is an idea, and communism is an idea. Both are equally real. DM loves Christmas? Oh, that's good. Wait. No, she doesn't. Does she? Didn't I ask her to, like... I think she told me that, like, the holidays are difficult for her. At some point. That's all I know. But maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. DM loves Impness. That's good to know. Anyway, listen up. If you are a parent out there and you're watching this right now and you're like a MILF, then I need you to DM me at XanderHallTV on Twitter. But following that, I do want to talk about it's okay to teach your children that Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, etc. are real. However, I would argue that once your child reaches an appropriate age, I think 10 is probably a good one. Around 10 years old, you should probably tell your child Santa's not real. Because beyond that point, they're probably going to find out from a classmate, like at school, and that could cause, an issue. Or they might end up getting made fun of at school or by their peers because they believe Santa exists. And it could end up being a problem if you let them go on with that. And same goes for God as well. You should probably tell your kids God's not real around 10 as well. That's probably a pretty good area to do it as well. It's really bizarre to me that, like, Christian parents acknowledge that Santa isn't real because they'll, like, wrap presents for their kids and stuff, and they still believe in God. Isn't that funny that, like, conservatives lie to their kids about God existing? Or about Santa existing, but they themselves believe in God. I always find that really funny. I don't like, once I figured out that Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and all that weren't real, once I figured out Santa Claus wasn't real, everything else clicked for me. Okay, so that means magic isn't real then, right? So we're taught, like, in that case, there is no magic. So you're telling me magic isn't real? That means there's no Easter Bunny, no Tooth Fairy, no God, no angels, no demons, hell, heaven, none of that. And my mom was like, yeah, basically. And I was like, well, that fucking sucks. And on that day, my childhood ended. Watch out, Vosh will get hexed. What? But Zan, you won't get presents. Don't worry. Listen, frankly, the best present I could ask for is being able to do this for a living, okay? Literally, I don't know if you guys know this, but from the age of 10 till my parents stopped buying me Christmas presents, every present that I asked for every Christmas was streaming and YouTubing equipment, like upgrades for my computer, microphones, cameras, streaming software, recording software, etc. My gift request for Christmas, basically my whole childhood, was for stuff that would let me do this for a living. So I kind of got my Christmas present by being a YouTuber and it being my job. This is my dream. So guys, just ask for money. Listen, that's what I would like for Christmas, honestly. A little extra dosh to buy Christmas presents for the people I care about would be fucking dope. Especially just not having to worry so much about bills on Christmas would be dope. Cash is a base gift. Cash is the best gift you can give literally anybody because they can buy what they want with it. You don't have to know exactly what would be best for them. If you just give someone $50, then chances are they can buy the thing they want most for $50.
Welcome to capitalism.
Isn't that like $100? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That's $100. Jesus fucking Christ. Reza Sutra. What the fuck? Oh my lord. Reza Sutra. Thank you so fucking much for the 20 tier 1 gifted subs. Holy Christ. Good lord. Thank you. That is extremely, extremely kind of you. Gifted subs to Alex Mexa90, Regular Dude, Colt Anderson, Z the Freeman, Donald Thompson 3, Behanort, Akira Tanakel, Stokes Theorem, Slowbeck, Syphiluk, Foxophonist, Salmon Peru 1, Raza Triton, Spyro Gal, Vander, Emarasa, Gator Gamer, Hyper Hooper, Incognito, and Ancient Paradox. That's a surprising amount of people there that I've never even seen talk in chat. There's so many like lurkers on the website that never even speak that I just totally forget exist. Like, guys, when you're in chat and you're lurking, just talking does so much for my like morale. It's ridiculous. Just like when you're like in chat and you could talk but you're lurking, I just find that sad because I love when people talk. Most of you guys talk, but there are a lot of people that don't. That just kind of lurk, you know? I'm shy, though. No need to be shy, okay? It's just the internet. If you enjoyed this segment, please consider leaving a like on the video. It does help out a lot. Consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon over on my YouTube channel if you want to see more from me and you want YouTube to actually tell you when I go live or upload a new video, because trust me, they won't do it otherwise. Consider commenting down below as well, because it helps the video out too. Oh, and if you're watching this live right now on YouTube, streaming it, consider dropping a like on the stream. It helps the stream out a lot. It helps raise the viewer count on the stream while it's happening live, and it's completely free and it takes half a second. Consider dropping that sub. I really do appreciate it. And of course, if you want to see more from me online, consider following all my social media linked down below in the description of the video, including my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, my merch store where you can buy the brand new merch, including the brand new I Was Radicalized by Minecraft, a Xander Hall t-shirt. It's going to be a banger. It's going to sell out quick, so make sure to buy some. And of course, follow my Twitter and join my fan Discord where... Join my fan Discord where I play video games with people.
Has donated $10.
Be sure to join my fan Discord where I play video games with people, do watch parties, and even just generally hang out with my fans. It's a great community. It's free to join, so just go ahead and hit the join link down in the description and hop right on in. We're trying to hit 5,000 or 6,000 members by the end of the year. And of course, if you feel like donating, subscribing, or gifting a sub on my website or on any other platform, I definitely would appreciate it, as this is my job, and your donations and your financial contributions would allow me to do this for a living. And you guys have been extraordinarily generous. And with all that said, no matter how you support me, whether it be through a like, a comment, a view, or even a donation, thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.